I bet a lot of Congolese people are ashamed to be Congolese or be affiliated with the world's richest country in terms of minerals. Because tell me why Congo signed their country's mineral rights to America. President Trump confirms that the U.S. is getting a lot of mineral rights from the Congo as part of DRC Rwanda peace deal being signed. He praised his senior advisor in Africa, Masad Bulos, for getting the job done. Check out this clip.
In the Oval Office, we're going to have a signing with Rwanda and the Congo. So I'm a little out of my league in that one because I didn't know too much about it. I knew one thing: they were going at it for many years and with machetes. It is one of the worst wars that anyone's ever seen. And I just happened to have somebody that was able to get it settled. I mean, just a brilliant person who is very comfortable in that part of the world. It's a very dangerous part of the world. I said, are you uncomfortable there? People are being killed. School children are being raided and killed. And I don't even want to say how, but as viciously as I've ever heard. Are you uncomfortable? No, that's the part of the world that I know. Very comfortable. Was able to get them together and sell it. And not only that, we're getting for the United States a lot of the mineral rights from the Congo as part of it. They're so honored to be here. They never thought they'd be coming to. Look, this is a very tough part of the world. They never thought, they were just telling me, they never thought they'd ever be coming to the White House, and they're so honored. And so we're going to give them a great big reception. But that's after many years of fighting. It's a great thing. That's at 3 o'clock, I believe.
Okay. That's what's up. A peace deal between the DRC and Rwanda. Now, the stupid thing is that this deal will still not create peace. When has the U.S. intervention ever resulted in peace? I don't think this is about peace, by the way. I think the U.S. is intervening because Tshisekedi believes he's about to be overthrown, which is why he begged for help. Losing a puppet is inconvenient. I mean, DRC President Tshisekedi waged war on his people to open the mineral vault to the global north in order to enrich himself. And then he blamed everybody for the war in the DRC but himself. The M23 rebels have the real story. They know the truth. But that's a chat for another day, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone thinks the U.S. had no hand in the same conflict it's pretending to resolve, then I have a bridge to sell you. The same is happening in Russia and Ukraine. The United States know that the world's rare minerals is found in Ukraine, so they caused instability in Ukraine to obtain the rights to the minerals while pretending to bring peace to the nation. So I'm not even gonna, I've said it in my previous segment. If you watch my episodes on the African Diaspora News channel, I did say that the M23 rebels are not part of the Rwandese. They are not Rwandese. They are not Rwandese. M23 are not Rwandese. They're not part of the Rwandan force. They're not part of that. The M23 is fighting the Congo government because the M23 has occupied or populated part of the eastern, in Boma. Yes, Boma DRC is in the eastern part of the DRC where the real minerals that are needed for your iPhones and everything, your cobalt, are there. So the government, led by Tshisekedi, the DRC government led by Tshisekedi, is trying to depopulate that area so that the Western world can come and mine there. And while they mine there, they have a secret underground deal with him because he is the president of the DRC. He will give them access. They are trusting Tshisekedi to depopulate the M23 territory. But the M23 are fighting back. So when they are fighting back, they're not fighting because, hey, you know, they're fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their culture, their home. It's all they know. It's all they know. So Tshisekedi, the government of the DRC has waged war on the people of the DRC, and now the people of the DRC are fighting back. The M23 is part of DRC. When I say the people of DRC, I mean the M23 rebels. They are fighting against the Congolese forces, the Congolese government. They're not fighting against Rwanda. They're not part of Rwanda. They have nothing to do with Rwanda.
The M23 are people of Tutsi origin who are Congolese. But they are now being told, no, you are not Congolese, you are Rwandese. And that is why you see the frequent accusations that the Rwandese government is supporting them. and the frequent denials by the Rwandese administration that they are not supporting them. The other conflict that has emerged in Congo is that Congo has become what one may say a rare ground for fighting groups from Uganda. The ADF, when they were expelled by the current NRM regime, went into the forests in Congo.
If anything, the M23 rebels, remember during the early dark ages, before there was a border, the M23 rebels, I think they were the Hutus. Yes, they were one big family. And then when Africa got divided and there were borders, some people, some M23 people fell on the Rwanda side and some fell in the DRC side. So obviously the Rwanda M23 people that share the same culture with them are not going to stand by and see their brothers and sisters fight and lose this battle. So they are going to assist them. They're assisting them not on the order of the Rwanda government. So now they're trying to pin the whole crime on Kagame, on President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, because they know that Kagame also has a hand in the Rwanda genocide. In 1994, I think, yes. He has a hand in that. So the government of, so the United States is always using people's past crimes to try to paint them as criminals, unrehabilitated criminals. That's what they do. They say, oh, Paul Kagame once killed his own people in Rwanda in order to assume presidency, in order to rule in the government. What makes you think he won't wage war on the DRC so that he can obtain the minerals? The UN, a puppet of the US, is the one that wrote this fake report saying that the Rwandan forces, the Rwandan military forces are the ones waging war on the DRC. The UN lied. What is happening at this point? DRC is a lawless state. It's like Libya. It's a lawless state. No one is in charge. It's always territories against territories. The M23 rebels are fighting against the DRC government because the DRC government is trying to depopulate them so that the Western world can come mine in that territory. And the M23 is like, not on my watch. This is our home. This is our culture. It's all we know. We're not going to enrich one person and lose everything that we know, lose our identity to enrich one person. Never. It's not Rwanda people that are waging war. It's DRC versus DRC in that war, by the way. But the M23 people that share the same culture with the M23 from the DRC, the M23 from Rwanda that share the same culture and identity with the M23 in DRC, they're not going to stand by and watch their brothers get killed. So they join in, but it's not in the command from Paul Kagame. Paul has nothing to do with this. Yes, Paul Kagame has his crimes, and United States is trying to use that scapegoat to try to cause conflict so that they can gain mineral rights to that country. And South Africa has the nerve to get involved. One thing about South Africa, one thing about South Africa, not only are we led by a Western monopoly stooge that is a liar, but also remember that our president in South Africa, yes, Cyril Ramaphosa, also has interest in the mines in the DRC. I heard from the grapevine, it's not confirmed, it's alleged, that he has a mine in the DRC. So he went there, he sent our troop, our South African National Defense Force that sacrificed their lives and died at the hands of the M23 so that he can protect his mining interests. Everybody in Africa, everybody in the world, every leader in the world, every corrupt leader in the world has a mine in the DRC. And Phyllis Tshisekedi is just holding it like this, bargaining with people's lives. I am telling you guys, every person has a mine in the DRC. I am telling you, our president here in South Africa, allegedly, I heard that he has a mine in the DRC and he was there to protect his interests. He sent the National Defense Force to risk their lives and die at the hands of the M23 so that they can protect his mining interests, his minerals. And then they came back with a false report saying Rwanda forces attacked the South African National Defense Force. It's a lie. It's a lie. The M23 under Paul Kagame attacked the South African National Defense Force and we lost our soldiers. It's a lie. Ramaphosa knew why he sent the South African National Defense Force to the DRC. He was there to protect his own interests. his own mining interest, nothing more, nothing less. And they lied with the report. They lied. That's why Paul Kagame retaliated the way he retaliated. He's tired of being lied to, lied about, being implicated in matters that he knows nothing about. I am not absolving him, but also we cannot also hold him accountable for crimes that happened 30 years ago. We cannot. And use that as a scapegoat and make him seem like he's not rehabilitated and he's the reason why there's conflict in the DRC. Tshisekedi, the president of DRC, must be honest about what is happening in this country. Stop blaming other people. What do you think about this segment? Comment to me in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share this broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about my page, my YouTube channel. Subscribe so that we can grow a presence in the YouTube algorithm and our culture can have an impact. Until then, my name is Renee Lui.